Ever since I started therapy, a lot of old feelings and thoughts have resurfaced. And a big one has been, what if they knew? What if the people who tormented me for 4 years and still kinda do, knew that they made me hate myself? And, and I mean genuinely, I hate myself. I don't like myself. I think I'm very traumatic and I don't deserve anything that I've been given. And that has been something I've had to live with since middle school. If I had told them, what would be their reaction? Would they apologize? Would they actually feel bad for everything that they've done to me? Would they finally realize that the 4+ years that they've put me through has made me like this? I don't like making videos like this on this account. I made a whole separate account for venting videos, but I need to actually talk this out because it's just stuck in my mind, and if I talk about it, it'll get unstuck and I'll be able to breathe again.
I need your guys' help, at least a little bit. I need motivation to write. I have so many, versions of my main character, and then I have so many, little things I want to put together. I even have, a circle plot for one of my characters that I was using during, one of my classes that required us to write. So how do I find motivation to write that isn't an obligation to do so because, of class and everything? How am I supposed to do that? I posted, a few, stories on Reddit that were, of course, my own work, but I've written them only because of my class. So please, if you guys have any tips or ways that you guys get inspired to write or anything like that, or if you guys want to actually hear about the stories, just tell me in the comments because oh my god.
Low-key just want somebody to throw me into a random Discord group chat at this point. All I'm doing is sitting on my phone, scrolling, when I could be talking to people.
So I have a confession, and since this account doesn't have a lot of followers, it only has 100, I'm gonna say it. When I was younger and had an Xbox, I talked to this guy on Minecraft. And then that turned into days of calling via Xbox, which is on the communication thing where you message people on Xbox. And then that turned into finding each other on Facebook and then texting each other on Messenger. We were saying I love you, we were calling each other cringy pet names. He was saying he was going to marry me, all without actually being dating, by the way. And he would get drunk, or said he was drunk, and text me. Not to mention he apparently had a court day and trial. He was 2-ish years older than me, by the way. Does anybody else have a relative that they absolutely despise and will throw away anything that they give them? Hey, so I have that relative. It's actually my grandmother, and the reason why I despise that lady so much is because she made my mom cry. And not just that, she blatantly took a favorite over, the 3 children that she had. And she made my mom's life, as a child, so bad. She really thought I wouldn't notice it. She really thought. But no, I was quiet, and I was able to hear the snide comments she would make about my mom during, holidays and any time we went over to her house. So yes, I did in fact throw away the birthday gift that woman gave me. Because screw her. This is kind of more of a part 2 to my last video talking about that one relative that I despise. More reasons why I hate my grandmother. So, she's sexist. She is so fucking sexist and has completely ignored my brothers and one of her kids who was born a male. And I'm really close with one of my brothers, and that just pissed me off. Sometimes the only reason why she talks to her kids is because she wants money. She has a cat. It's a beautiful black cat, but she doesn't take care of it, so the poor thing's fur is so matted. She also tries to make herself the victim and calls my mom a bad mother for, me not liking my grandmother. So apparently there was this person on YouTube with almost the exact same name as me, and they were popular and problematic. This person was Comet Rants, with the Z instead of an S. And ironically, I literally just started my YouTube channel. Apparently what happened was, they had a Discord, server, but they wouldn't take care of it, cause, and it got raided with gore and NSFW. And stuff like that happens where, Discord groups get raided. However, she did not apologize. She just deleted the whole entire server. And, apparently her channel, as you could probably guess, I don't know much about the situation because I've only seen, a couple of videos on it. And I've never seen any of her videos since she was a, YouTube-only ranter. I just wanted to come on here and say that, no, I'm not gonna change my name. That I've been Comet for a little too long now. And I guess I have to hope that nobody tries to mistake me for her, because I don't want to be mistaken for her.
Hey, since a lot of the people that come up on my feed are small ranters like me, I decided to post them, maybe, help boost them a little bit. All of these people I found to actually have enjoyed their videos, found them funny, or enjoyed their takes. The first one is Violet Rants. She had a very good take about a certain video. I suggest you go watch it. The next is Matcha Rants. It's her very first video, but I found the overall video to be kind of funny, and her OC is really cute. The next one is Astro Rants. I just overall enjoyed their content. They had a good take about the Discord run community where they do runs on Dandy's World. Last but not least, the last one is Demetria Rants. She is a My Little Pony ranter. She used to be an Otaka ranter, and I found her videos pretty funny, so maybe also go check her out.
I don't have a lot of moots, so anyone want to be moots? I also have been stuck in 200 viewer jail for a little long, so please boost any video of mine. I've been wondering this for a while. Who do I sound like? Please tell me in the comments, because I'm really curious. Who do I sound like? I recently found out I'm some people's favorite ranter. Me? Really? Anytime somebody will tell me that I'm their favorite ranter, I want to start crying because that's so sweet. Genuinely, if I'm your favorite ranter, please tell me. Please. I get so happy. And if you want to make me fan art, I will post it. Someone in my Discord server, called Viper, is actively making me a profile picture for me to use. I'm genuinely so happy about it, cause, no pressure to them, but they're gonna be my profile picture for a long time.
First, I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched and enjoyed my ranting videos. It truly means a lot to me, and I enjoy reading everybody's comments. Now, on to the topic of today. Rules for my future children. No tablet until age 7 or 8. No phone until 13 or 14. Ask me before watching something with a high rating. And that's throughout, the teenage years. Now, here are some things I'm not going to do with my kids. I am not going to go through my kids' phones. I am not going to restrict the reading unless it's something truly harmful.
I am not going to force any religion on them. I am going to wait for them to come to me when they're ready. I am going to teach them how to defend themselves. I am going to let them cuss, but teach them to censor in school, because, it's school. I am going to teach them about the LGBTQ+, and I am going to explain the actual whys behind things like they're a mini-human, because that's what they are. Children are mini-humans.
If you're somebody who says bring back bullying, you're a bitch. As somebody who was bullied for like 4-ish years, that shit shouldn't fly. Bullying itself can cause so many people so many mental health issues. We have suicide rates for teens for a reason. And though that is not the only reason, it's part of the problem. Anytime I hear somebody say, bring back bullying, instantly filled with rage. The only people we should bully are PDF files on livers and people who can't take a no for an answer. Not people who are just being themselves. Not people who physically cannot control their body, their sexuality, anything. I got bullied for my weight. So disrespectfully, if you want to bring back bullying, don't come on my channel. Don't follow me. And have a life you deserve. Recently, my family just started going to the gym together because, mental health issues and, poor body image. And one of the things that can help that is working on my actual image. And of course, this also will help me be healthier, so. Anyways, so immediately because we already kind of planned this out, I was just going to go on the treadmill, right? Who was going to tell me that when you stop, doing the treadmill, you will get dizzy or, everything just keeps moving? Who was gonna tell me? I am so upset right now. So I recently started going to the gym to, go on the treadmill and everything, right? However, the shoes I wear are a little bad and has caused a blister on the inside of my foot. And now I can't go to the gym until 1, I get new shoes, and 2, that blister heals. And I want to go to the gym so bad. And it also low-key hurts really bad anytime I try to walk. And it's not small either. So, I get to deal with that until it heals. My foot throbs anytime I have to walk. So, love that. I fucking hate Shark Week. Now, some people might know what Shark Week is, but if you don't, the Red Sea is coming up between my thighs. Oh, Comet, just say period. I find it whimsical and funny when I call it Shark Week or the Red Sea. Leave me alone. Now, the thing is, I just spent 10-ish minutes crying for no reason. That is the reason why I hate Shark Week and the Red Sea and whatever whimsical name you want to call it. Not to mention, it requires me to go up and down the stairs more times than usual. And if you haven't seen my last video, I have a blister on the side of my foot. Fucking hurts like hell. So rather not be going up and down the stairs. Another thing I don't like about this blister is the fact that I cannot pace. Now you might be wondering, Comet, why are you pacing? What are you doing with pacing? Well, you see, I'm a little cuckoo with a lot of whimsy and the inability to actually imagine things in my head. So when I pace, I use TikTok audios, music, anything I want to create scenarios. You see where I'm going here? I do that because it's fun and it makes me happy. Sue me. Anyways. However, the thing is,
Pacing's the only way I can do that. And you're wondering why, which is a good thing that you're wondering. It's because, for some reason, when I'm walking and doing this stuff, it helps me actually notice the scenario that's playing in my head. It also gives me the move around, like, a lot, and it helps things get unstuck in my head. So yeah, I do try and pace, however it hurts, like, a lot.
Guys, I can finally fucking walk again. If you guys don't know, I've been struggling to walk on a foot because it has a blister. It's already popped and everything, it's fine. And this is my first time ever having such a thing happen, and I am a minor and I don't know how to take care of things like this. So I had to wait for my mom to figure out a solution on how to patch it, which we did. And of course, I can walk now because of it. We've got gauze, Neosporin, and some type of good tape that kind of wraps around my foot. And part of the reason why my mom took so long was because she was also trying to find a solution that was comfortable for me because I have sensory issues. So my mom really wanted to make sure I can actually handle what's going to be placed on my foot. This is day 2 of the gauze and everything, and we're going to redo everything soon. However, I am so happy I can actually walk because it's helping so much. Hello, little stars. As you might have heard, I have sensory issues. And so does most of my family, so they understand the fact that some textures just, I cannot handle them. One of the things that I cannot handle is like the texture of silk. I also struggle with holding hands because of my wrists. They are part of like the areas where sensory issues get really bad, which also means no bracelets for me. I also cannot wear necklaces because of my neck. And there are a lot of textures in food that I cannot handle, like strawberries or watermelon. Which is also why I get so upset when somebody says, "Oh, you're just being picky." No, Susan, if I have to deal with that texture, I will throw up. I don't really like the feeling of denim. Also cannot handle, like, shirt collars that are too close around my neck. Warm take, I don't care if people scream in their videos. The only reason why I don't do it is because I have a family in the house 24/7. And they don't know about my rant account. Personally, I would love to scream in at least one video, because it kind of sounds like they're passionate about what they're talking about. I personally find them really entertaining. And if you don't, then scroll. Nobody's gonna force you to watch somebody screaming in a rant video. Just customize your For You page to be what you want. Also, do we like the gacho seed creation in the background? I think it's actually pretty cool, and I love letting you guys see my process in creating OCs. I also get to choose how long the video is by this, so, you know. Tell me why I got 4 hours of sleep even though I know that I have therapy today. I am so tired. And you might be wondering why I just don't take a nap. Because if I do, I'm gonna miss my therapy appointment. I'm not gonna be ready in the time that I need to be ready. And I'm so upset right now. Because I have not been getting the sleep I've been wanting to get all fucking week. No, not even a week. Fucking month. This whole entire month. Last month, this month, it's pissing me off. Robert, it's pissing me off. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure the lack of sleep is making my head hurt. I want to go to bed. I'm like consistently tired too. It's not even funny. Like, I understand the fact that I'm going to be tired either way if I have a proper sleep schedule or a bad sleep schedule. However,
Can I just get some actual sleep for once? Like, I want to go back to those days where I was going to bed at like 10, 11 p.m. Give me those back. Give me. Please. Shout out to all the people who sleep and then are still tired for multiple months on end. 'Cause that is just my life.
If you scroll on my TikTok page, you would see that I have said that a friend is making me fan art.
Well, it's done, and a version of it's my profile picture, and you are going to compliment it so much in the comments, and if you don't, I'm going to attack you. Look at this. Look at it. It's so cool. It looks amazing. You better be writing the nicest compliment in the comments right now. Better. Because it looks amazing. And they deserve to be told that. But yeah, thank you so much, Viper, for this art. It's so amazing. It's my profile picture now. I told you it was gonna be shared with the world. It's shared with the world. I did not like the Amazing Digital Circus's final episode. Now, this is my opinion, no shade if you did like it, I just want to share my opinion. I personally don't really like the character Jax, and after the third episode, it's just all been really Jax. And I really hate how they've portrayed Gangle and some of the other characters in that episode. Also, why the fuck did we only get to see Jax's memories of everything and not Ribbit's, Kaufmo's, fucking Queenie and Kinger? We only really saw a backstory to Jax when he was in the circus. There is also so many loose plot points. So many. Where was Kane? How did he get there? Was he not really technically deleted? Who the fuck is Scratch? We only really saw, or heard glimpses and flashbacks of Scratch, and we never really got to see him as a character. I'm so sorry if I accidentally misgender Jax in this. I will go back over and change it. And Jax being trans was literally not hinted at all in any episode of the show. If Gooseworks really wanted her self-insert to be trans M to F, then she should have done it. Done it as in put hints or literally say that Jax is trans M to F. We had hints to the opposite, or the fact that Jax was just, Jax as a guy. In the show, she literally said, nobody wants a straight couple to Pomni. I don't understand how in the very ending, Jax is suddenly trans. I don't understand. I also really hated that scene where it was during the different versions of, who got extracted, and when it was Zubul, they just made it seem so gross with Gangle and Jax and ugh. And I don't care that Jax was an asshole because of their backstory. Having a backstory like that does not change anything. And in the beginning, it was it seemed more playful than anything. Overall, I just really did not like that finale. I really wish that Gooseworks explored more of the characters like Ragtha, Pomni, Kinger, Gangle, Zubul. We barely know anything about those people. I don't really like sleepovers that much. It's mainly because usually when I go to sleep, it's so hard for me to actually fall asleep and stay asleep. However, this my most recent sleepover, I was actually able to fall asleep, and I managed to get 4 hours, and then It interrupted like 3 hours, and I absolutely I love the person I had a sleepover with. Platonically, they are literally my best friend. Love them. But yeah, no, I tend to not like sleepovers that much. So when she asked for a sleepover, I was very hesitant. But I wanted to hang out with my best friend, so I told my mom and it was like, hey, sleepover time. So I slept on the floor of my friend's house once. Okay, now let me explain. At the sleepover, my best friend was hosting. Their bed is actually pretty small. Well, was pretty small, and it was just a mattress on the floor. Like mine, by the way. It's like mine. And there was 4 of us. Me, my friends who were the host, and 2 other friends. The host, and my 2 other friends slept in the bed. But because I usually struggle with sleeping anyways, and also I felt really crowded in the bed and I wanted to give them more space, I went and I took my blanket and I took a stuffed animal and I slept on the floor. And the blanket I took with me does not cover me at all. So, yeah, that it was completely my choice. I find it funny, to say the least. And this was a few years ago, actually. Did I get a good night's rest? Absolutely not. However, I slept better than than I would have in that bed. So, yeah, no, just a lovely time sleeping on the fucking floor.
Guys, I'm a real ranter. I got a death threat.
No, Susan, somebody decided to take time out of their day to send you a death threat, and that's not okay. I don't think we should be saying, "Oh, I'm a real ranter" just because we got a death threat. We should block that person and try to spread awareness that they've been doing that. You're a real ranter either way if you make rant videos, or whatever you want to call yourself. So please, stop normalizing the death threats. It's not okay. Okay, Christians, could you stop putting the gospel in random videos comments? Please? If it has nothing to do with Christianity, don't put the gospel in it. But also to turn it around, if a Christian video shows up on your For You page, don't go, my For You page betrayed me in the comments. Just scroll. Hit not interested. Like, if you're telling people not to put the gospel in random people's comments, you're also gotta be the person to tell people not to go, my For You page betrayed me under Christian videos, because there's options, the not interested block, the button and the block button, or simply scrolling. But to the Christians who are putting the gospel in people's comments, stop. It's just giving you guys more of a bad name. And also push more people away from, wanting to be Christian. You might be wondering how. It's because you guys seem annoying. You just seem annoying at that point. It's not all of you. It's just some of you. We get that. It's tiring. A little. Just a little bit. And I mean no hate to Christians. It's starting to piss me off, Seeing the same thing over and over again, and then also seeing the same people who would tell the Christians to stop putting the gospel also commenting under Christian people and going like, my For You page betrayed me. I am not Christian. Who cares? Just scroll then. I don't even want to get into when it's not a video. When it's like an actual interaction of somebody preaching the gospel in an enclosed space where nobody can leave. Like planes. Yeah, like planes. At least do it in the airport where people can leave if they don't want to hear it, because not everybody's Christian. Not everybody is wanting to hear it being preached to them. Anyways, no matter what you believe in, have a lovely day. I'm just tired.